So I'm just using this piece of 8 gauge that I just put an eyelet on. So run down there. I'm going to attach that to the solenoid wire. We have a 0 gauge battery cable going from the back to the starter solenoid B terminal stud. And then what I'm going to do with this 8 gauge is I'm going to go off the starter stud, use that as a junction point, and then come up here to the alternator output. But I also want to hide it, so I'm going to wrap it in the engine harness that I'm just kind of in the process of building. So I just want to make sure that I have approximately the proper length. So I'll put that on the stud, I'll crawl underneath, run it how it's going to be, and then cut it to length, and then add that to the engine harness that I'm doing. I have the 8 gauge down at the starter stud, hopefully away from the header. It's going to come up this way, and then run down the intake valley, and then up this way to the stud on the alternator output. So hopefully that's the length. Alrighty, so here is our purple output wire that we kind of have going for our alternator. Now I'm just going to run that with the left hand injector harness, and I should be in around this length. There we go. So now it's kind of in place. We just got to put the eyelet in once we fine tune the length. So this wire is going to be to turn on the compressor clutch for the engine driven compressor. So we're going to add it in just like we did our 8 gauge. That one's going to go this way, close to where our coolant connector is. So, go in there.